What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJD Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. Right now, guys, we're looking at the stock Nvidia. Nvidia today, guys, had its earnings report. It's Wednesday, February 26, I believe. 27, 26, one of them days, and 2025. It's Wednesday, so I do know it's Wednesday. Anyway, Nvidia had its earnings report tonight and definitely did not disappoint. As a matter of fact, I didn't know what to expect, but I was looking as I was getting the notes from the earnings call and getting all the factual information from Jensen Huang and his company. I was beginning to look at the stock price, and I was gonna see if the stock price either sold off or was it gonna hang tight. And to my surprise, guys, the stock price actually rose a bit. It hung tight. It did not sell off. And then now, later in the evening, it's starting to sell off, but it's not, drastically selling off like they got a bad report or anything. They did not get a bad report. As a matter of fact, they did what I thought they would do, and they blew it out the water again. For the last 18 earnings call, 16 of them straight have been great earnings calls. So they only messed up on 2 different earnings calls back in the beginning of the company, but ever since then, 16 out of the 18 earnings call reports have been super positive for this company, Nvidia. Now let's go ahead and hop into my portfolio. I got 54.71 shares of Nvidia in these investing on the investing part of my portfolio. Market value is $7,063.21. Average cost is $118.26. As you can see, today return $131.87. Total return $590. And this is I'm up 9.12%. Earlier today, after the earnings call, when I actually attempted to make this video earlier, and the reason I came back and made it different now is because the numbers are different. But earlier, you see Nvidia was actually up to like $134 a share. So at 5 o'clock, this thing was up there to $134.90. So I had a lot of different numbers as far as how much money I actually made today. But like I said, we're doing this video a second time at this time. Something messed up my first recording, but we're going to continue with this one right here. Over in my traditional IRA account, I got Nvidia. You guys know I got 150 shares over here. I got 54 shares over there. So that's over 204 shares of Nvidia. Market value $19,357.50. Average cost is $109.98. I was able to trap this one, guys, back when it was only a 108. 109 was the average price. And when I bought these 150 shares, today's return, I'm up $363 in this position. Total return, $2,863.16, or a 17.40% return. Like I said earlier, much different. It was also at $134.90 earlier at 5 o'clock. After the earnings call was at the end of about 4:30, Nvidia decided to report. And guys, I will go over the numbers with you with that. They really had a really amazing earnings call. Here we go. Nvidia sales. And guys, let me tell you, this happened within the last quarter of the fiscal year 2024, which, Nvidia's year starts way different than the calendar year, but their year starts like 3 months later after the calendar year actually ends. So this is like 4-quarter earnings for Nvidia. Okay, anyway, Nvidia sells $11 billion. That's 11 billions with a big B. Billions with a B. Nvidia sells $11 billion of next-gen Blackwell AI chips in the fastest product ramp in the company's history. Guys, these people mass produce these products so fast, they did not want to repeat a third quarter, Q2 and Q3, which you remember that Harper 1, Harper 2, H100, H200, those were the greatest chips out. And then when at the end of September, the earnings report came out. Nvidia smashed it. They did everything they were supposed to do, but the stock still sold down. Well, that's because Blackwell was at a slow pace about getting out into the market. So they didn't want to take that same route this time. They wanted to ramp up production of the Blackwell chip, which is the latest and greatest from Nvidia, and everybody's been anticipating this thing. So they finally did what they had to do to meet the demand of the market. This was the fastest product ramp in the company's history. Okay, I'm gonna go down a couple of notes here. Like I said, I got from the earnings call. We're gonna go ahead with this. Nvidia has reached full scale of production, generating about it was more than about what generating $11 billion in revenue in the fourth quarter. Blackwell sales were led by large cloud service providers, which represented approximately 50% of the data center revenue. You already know that their cloud service, the data center revenue, is Nvidia's leading sector. So Blackwell was led by that, the cloud services, and like I said, it provided 50% of the data center revenue. Nvidia fourth quarter earnings surpassed Wall Street's high expectations, guys. Wall Street, remember last quarter, Wall Street at the end of the last quarter, Wall Street, another reason the price dropped down in September is because of the forward guidance of Nvidia. They didn't really project what the market wanted them to do. The market is so used to Nvidia giving back these mass returns and these mass increases in sales prices and things. So the market wanted that kind of progression to continue, but it's hard for a company to continue with that type of progress because at a certain point, when it's enough, when it's full, you see what I'm saying? So a company can only grow so large on a scale before it has to be forced before it's forced naturally just to kind of slow down. But the market wanted Nvidia to continue on with these high expectations. But come to find out, Nvidia not only met their expectations, but they surpassed their expectations. Great job by Nvidia. There was a reported $39.3 billion, beating Wall Street estimate of $38.2 billion. Data center revenue reaching $35.6 billion, ahead of the $34.1 billion expected. So there you go again, that data center revenue really paving the way for Nvidia to crush this earnings report. The AI chip maker reported adjusted earnings per share of 89 cents, more than the 84 cent expected. So there you go again. Nvidia beats the ESP, the expected earnings per share. Nvidia, the chip maker, did it again. They beat expectations again. The Nvidia top customers are Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and Meta. Those four customers alone spent about $44 billion. Guys, that's $44 billion with a B, big B at that, with Nvidia GPUs in the 2024 calendar year. And guess what, guys? They're not slowing down. These hyperscalers, these big boys, they're saying if they're not first, then they're last. And no one wants to be last in the race in AI technology. Nvidia is the darling of Wall Street. I know they saying Palantir is the new darling of Wall Street, but guys, don't get it twisted. Nvidia is still the king of this stuff, bro. Nvidia still runs the show when it comes to this AI technology race. So don't get it twisted. Palantir is a great company. They're awesome in what they do, but Nvidia is still the champ when it comes to this AI revolution. It's the center company when it comes to having investments getting ready to take off. Guys, the company has beat expectations, top line, bottom line, revenue wise. I can't find nothing bad to say about the company. I'm a fan of Nvidia. You guys know I'm a long-term shareholder of the company. I have plenty of shares in Nvidia. Almost half of my portfolio is diversified. I'm diversified, don't get me wrong, but Nvidia does take up a good chunk of my portfolio. As a matter of fact, 46.81% of this particular part of the portfolio. And then in my other part, let's see, Nvidia takes up about 11.37%. Don't worry, I got plenty diversity in the S&P 500, FTEC, SPLG, what else? SCHD. I got other diversifications in the ETFs that helps hedge against. It helps hedge against the downward market when things like Nvidia. When they announce earnings reports and then the stock price actually takes a turn for the worse. But this time, guys, it didn't. I'm telling you, it didn't. I'm grateful to see that. I believe we have an open door, a clear path to at least $150 to $170 a share by the end of the year. I'm seeing Nvidia can possibly reach the 200s by early 2026. So, y'all, this has been another great earnings report by a great company, Nvidia. I'm so glad I decided to hold onto all my positions. Even with the market the way it is right now, kind of up and down, I feel like I said, I can see this stock going to $150 to $170 per share. I think right now at $128, they're still on sale. I believe Nvidia is undervalued right now, and that's okay because it's a 3.11 trillion dollar company right now. So hey, Nvidia is working on becoming the world's largest company by market cap. And if it keeps smashing out revenues and like this, and if it keeps up with the numbers like it's already doing, it's definitely gonna reach all-time highs, man. So just stay tuned to see what more Nvidia does. Let's just keep our eyes and minds open to the possibilities of what's happening, because this earnings report I believe it leads the way to a greater year for Nvidia and for the rest of the chip makers and the tech stocks alike. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, drop them down in the comment box below. This is KJ the Investor. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Also, share the video. Come on, guys. Get back to sharing the video like you used to. I need everybody that watch this video to share this video with family, friends, and people that you want to see get free. People that you feel like want to have financial freedom in their life one day. Share these videos with them, because this page is for beginners, intermediates, and advanced users all alike. Like I said, man, I'm glad that you're here. You're welcome. You're part of the community. Thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. And thank you for helping us grow, and share the videos to get the word out about us here. And until next time, this is KJ the Investor, over and out. Peace.